The random from 2620 is active. Today we will see how to create classes as a follow-up on our lecture on basics of Java. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, comment, share and like. So we have discussed in our lecture that we create a class with starting with the word class. So let's make the new class. To do that, let's create it in another file. So here we will say new Java class, and here we say person. So here we finish. So we have got our class person in NetBeans IDE. Here you will see the word public. This is access modifier. So we could have done that one with another one. For example, here if I create another class student, and here it works. Okay, so this is an access modifier. We will discuss about that one, what is the importance of having the access modifiers and how to use them, and with other Java language functionalities as well. But for now, let's work on our person class. So as we have said, we have the word class and then the class name. So here we can declare fields or instance variables. So let's say string name, so that's one, and we can say int age, so that is two variables for the class person. So here we will write a constructor here. So by default, Java will give us a default constructor which you can call with the name person like this and initialize it when you create your variable. But for this, let's create a special constructor. Okay, so person, and let's have parameters as well. So here string name and int age. So here we will initialize these variables here. So name is equals to name. Okay, so this one refers to this one, but we can make this one clear by the keyword this. Okay, so this one refers the variable name declared here, the age variable. So here we are referring, when we say this age, that means the instance that we have created can be accessed by using the keyword this. So here we say this name is equals to name and this age is equals to age. So that's how we will create. So as we have discussed, the purpose of a constructor is to create new object out of the blueprint class person. So here let's add a method. Okay, let's say describe me. Okay, here we will say system out line. Here we'll say new person. Okay, named, we add our name, and I am age years old. Okay, so let's have our page. So here we added a method called describe me. So here it will say I am a new person named the name of the object that we have assigned to, and then I am this much years old. Okay, so we will use this class as we have discussed in our lecture how to use the class. Here we will say we will declare the person class, person1 is equals to new person. So here we have got two parameters in our definition of the class, so we have to put here two arguments. So the first one is a name, a string. We have to put in double quotes, let's say Samson. Okay, and the age is 36. Okay, so here we defined our person. So we said we can access the fields of a class with the dot operator. So we can say string person's name is equals to person one dot name. Okay, so that's how we access. We can assign it like that. So here, that's how we access the fields and methods as long as they are accessible. As we have discussed in our lecture, it's advised to hide the fields of a class. We will discuss about encapsulation and related concepts in another lecture, but for now let's delete this one and access the method. So we have got a method called describe me. Okay, so if we run this one, we expect the statement I am a new person named Samson and I am 36 years old to be printed in the output window. So let's run it. So here you have got your output. Okay, I am a new person named Samson and I am 36 years old. So here we replaced the name Samson in the string place name that we have defined in our class here. Okay, and the age value here. Okay, so here if we define another class, okay, we can say person one to be a new class, okay, and give a new name Zalalam and 39. Okay, so here we have got a new person. So before we defined person 1 to be Samson and 36, now we have defined it to be Zalalam and 39 years of age. So if we print out this one again, we will get, okay, the two different statements. Okay, so that's how we access the names, and the compiler will identify the specific name and age assigned to the specific instance. Okay, so to make it easy, let's make this one person and person 2. So here we will say person 2. So here, even if we have a blueprint of person class, okay, we can create as many objects as we like. Okay, so here we have got two objects, and when we run this one, the compiler will identify the specific name and age assigned to that specific instance of the person class and include in the printing statement. Let's, for one last time, let's run this one and see the output. So here you see Samson and 36 and Zalalam and 39. So that's how you create a class and use it, the class in your code as you like it. Okay, so as we have discussed before, we can reassign a class, the variable we can reassign to another name. Okay, another class, a new class with the same name. Okay, we can create a new class as well. So we will discuss about classes more and more in subsequent lectures. That's it for this video. Thank you for your time.